All right, what's going on, man? Welcome to Etraphousedotcom. You can follow Etraphouse on Instagram at Etraphouse with the .com spelled out. So that's Etraphouse, DOTCOM. You can follow me at The Don Jones on every platform and let the people know who you are.
My name is Chronic E. You can find any of my music on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all the streaming services.
Where can they find your social media?
Social media, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at The Real Chronic E.
Okay, let the people know where you're from.
I was born and raised. I'm a Washington Heights native, and I moved to Rhode Island in 2013.
Okay, what was it like out in Washington Heights?
Washington Heights, it's pretty much where Dominicans are fucking raised and bred. And it was nice. That was before I got into the music thing. All I did was play ball pretty much over there.
Okay, you said it's a lot of Dominicans.
Hell yeah.
So it's like
95% of the population in that city are Dominican.
Oh, word, 95%? That's high as fuck.
Hell yeah, bro. Like, let me explain. Let me just put it in this way. In my middle school, out of 90 kids, one of them was white.
Damn.
Yeah. So just think about it like
all
that.
Dominican though.
All 80, let's say one of them was white, 4 of them were other ethnicities, and the rest were Dominican.
Is it like Latin Kings and shit out there?
A little bit. I didn't really get into like gang affiliation and shit like that. I was more of a low-key under the rock kind of person, but because of that is what led me to write poetry, which led to rap, which led to music. So,
well, how long you been rapping?
Rapping for about 5 years now.
How old are you right now?
I just turned 22 back January 7th.
Yeah, I was listening to one of your songs. You was like, I'm like 17 or something. I was like, hey, I wonder if you recorded this when you was 17.
Fun fact, I've actually been waiting for someone to ask me about that. That's actually a reference to Dragon Ball Z, Android 17. That's why I say I'm like 17. Even my birthday fuck with that choice. January 7th, 1-7.
Yeah, I was wondering because you said I'm like 17.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sort of part where it had me puzzled. I'm like, I'm like 17. Like,
I'm waiting to explain all my lyrics to people so they can see, like you, how you just asked me, like, now you know. That's the meaning behind that bar.
Yeah, it got me because when you said it, it caught my attention. I was like 17. Like, 17.
Like, what you mean? You're not 17. How you like 17? No.
So who was some of your musical influences growing up?
Growing up, oh man, the first 2 people, I have 6 people on my list, and the first 2 people were Eminem and Drizzy Drake himself. That's when I started rapping. They were the first 2 cadences that I picked up on, and after that, the people that I have my goals right now, like I will be beyond excited and beyond content to make music with these people. It's Drake, Eminem, J. Cole, Kendrick, Logic, and Joey Badass.
So how you feeling about the new Eminem album?
Oh man, that shit was fire, yo. The fact that it was a surprise drop, hell yeah. And to see Juice on one of the songs, that shit hit home.
Yeah, I was happy about that too.
Hell yeah, that shit hit home.
And it's in the Guinness World Record book now.
Exactly. Past the rap god and everything. So, yo, Juice's name, he left behind a legacy. R.I.P. to him, yo. For real.
So how do you feel about this Nick Cannon Eminem beef?
Actually, the one that's been going on for like over a decade.
Yeah, that shit.
I don't really know. Honestly, I don't really know. I haven't listened to the newer diss tracks, but I side with Eminem. Like no shade against.
I ain't mad at that.
I can't no shade, but I will always side with Eminem. Like
I fuck with Nick Cannon heavy. I have a high respect for Nick Cannon and the shit he does.
Well, hey, he's a successful man.
But I do think in terms of the rap beef, it's pretty one-sided right now.
Yes.
Like usually I think Nick Cannon does very well musically. I'm sure most wouldn't agree with me, but this isn't one of them times where he's doing well. It's not one of them times.
You can't. Not against M, bro. You just can't.
All right, so on your project, No Apologies, you only had one feature. Was that on purpose?
Yes, actually, I take some inspiration from J. Cole, the whole no features shit,
Yeah.
and I followed that. Actually, No Apologies is part of a concept that I created called Trinity. There's Colder Days, No Apologies, and the last album I dropped. My bad. Hold up. The last album I dropped was called Autumn Nights, and I dropped that back in November. No, not yet. That concept basically, if I could
How's
show you
that
guys that.
go with it though?
Oh, so basically each album is written in a different perspective. And so basically Colder Days deals with me, like me dealing with my inner demons and all that. No Apologies is in the perspective I am the inner demon. And then and then Autumn Nights is written in the perspective as I'm the one in charge. Could you get my bag real quick? I might be able to show you guys on camera the concept art for that.
So explain the
The green
Autumn
one.
Nights one though, because I can get the other ones.
No, it's on the chair. The one that I take to work. Autumn Nights, basically, that's the version of me that not believes, is driven by my third eye. That's the version of me that I believe that manifestation is real, that I am in control of my energy and my aura, and pretty much.
Why Autumn though?
Because it was originally I was writing it as an R&B album, and I planned to drop it in the fall. And actually, because it was an R&B album, the original title that I had for it was, what is it? Autumn Falls. So like a love album, Autumn Falls, because it makes sense, because it could be a double entendre. A character named Autumn who's falling in love, and it's also what happens in the fall. Shit falls. But then I was like, this is more, when I got into it, and it was rap, that it transitioned from rap to a little bit R&B to then like 90s rap. I was like, the whole vibe is like, this is the type of album that you listen to in the fall, in the nighttime when you're cruising, smoking, whatever you're doing. That's the type of album you listen to.
So I'm not too familiar. So No Apologies is the first one?
That's the second one. I'm gonna show you.
Which one? Which other one is out?
All of them, all three, they dropped last year. Okay. Colder Days, No Apologies, and Autumn Nights are all out right now. Yeah, hell yeah. I pretty much took a year break from performing to write, work, and record and drop that album.
How does performing usually go for you? Are you getting paid?
Nah, I started performing about like 2 years ago, and it was just to get a feel of how it feels to get on stage. I liked the feeling, and at that point, my music wasn't as professional sounding, I guess you can say. And now I feel like with the music that I have and the content that I have, the energy will be on some other shit. But so just to show you, this is the cover, the concept art for that. See the version of me in the mirror, the version of me in front of the mirror, and then the version of me in the bathtub. The version of me in the bathtub is Colder Days, dealing with my inner demons. No Apologies is the one with the black shirt. And then Autumn Nights is the one with the white shirt, the one in control, like I said.
Okay.
As you can see, No Apologies is the more aggressive demeanor. Colder Days is the more like dealing with mental, your mental health. And then Autumn Nights is just that, that nigga.
I like how you set this up. I like the concept of this. This is dope. But I see you I see you selling merch and whatnot now. Did that come
bro,
from...
I got a whole online store.
Did the idea that come from shows?
What come from shows?
The idea of selling merch?
Oh no. That's actually, I drew some inspiration from Drake, because you notice how he's always if he's not repping Nike, he's repping OVO. Right. And that's what I want to do. I got my hat. I got hoodie that you see in the Autumn Nights
Yeah, I
cover
seen the
art. I got
backpack
the
stickers.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of shit. That's I believe it's www.officialchronicmerch.com. You find all my stuff, and I design all my stuff. I make all my cover art.
So as an artist, would you say that's your biggest revenue that comes in so far?
Nah, actually,
Hmm.
that since I'm still starting it up and everything, I haven't seen too much. I've made about like almost near $100, but not as much, as it should be. But time will tell everything. And right
Yeah.
now, the most revenue that I'm generating is from streams.
Okay.
Yeah, I promote network. I have, obviously I have my team that's helping out, but stream wise
That's
is
quarterly
where
too?
it's once a month actually. Once a
That's
month.
better, yeah.
Yeah, oh hell yeah. I use DistroKid. I submit all
Okay.
my music and everything, and once a month I get a nice little something for my streams.
So that's how you got the lyrics on your streams, because I was checking that
Yes,
out.
yes I do. I've been slacking on that. I need to put more, especially for my more recent music, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure, do that. Because somebody like me, every time I look at somebody's music, I go straight to the lyrics. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
yo, and I'm the type of artist like this. I like to see it as I know how to get people lit, and I can be a lyricist as well. Like if you really, really, really pay attention to my lyrics, you'll be like, holy shit, like there's some smart lines in there.
Yeah, it's fast too. I see the
Yes,
Eminem
yes,
influence.
yeah, exactly. It's just so many, all of those six different artists that I mentioned, their cadence, their style. Like I mentioned, what is it I think in Motive, in No Apologies, I mentioned how J. Cole says, I mirrored their cadence. Like what he says in Middle Child,
Yeah.
I had my own little twist to that, and I put that into the song.
So what's your recording process like? Do you write?
Yes, I do. More now, I'm starting to freestyle, but I have yet to freestyle in the studio and record an actual song. But usually, what I'll do is like I'll go on YouTube, hunt for a couple beats, find something that I like, find a find a couple beats that I like, and if I really really like one, I'll start writing right there, and or I'll freestyle to it. But most of the time, if I know, let's say I'm in album mode, I'll look for beats that are in that general area and topic. I'll write to those beats, make the songs, and if I finish writing the whole song, I go to record it. If I go to record and I don't like it, then I trash it. If I like it, then possibility for the album.
Are you recording it yourself, or you got like an engineer?
No, I actually one of my boys, his handle is at Delta D's, and you can find he actually makes music too. His name is Delta D's. You'll find him on all the streaming platforms as well. I recorded his house and he engineers it for me. We've grown together. I've been recording with him for about a year, 2 years now, and yeah, he's the reason I'm at where I'm at the level that I'm at, because I've learned from him, I've learned with him, and we've developed. So,
Shout out to him, man. You need friends like
oh,
that.
facts. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So with
Yeah.
producers on YouTube, have you had any issues with them with DistroKid and royalties or anything like that?
No, actually, I have not. I buy the licenses, of DistroKid's never given me a problem with the licenses. And if they ever ask, I believe one time I was trying to upload an No Apologies, and they asked for one of the licenses for one of the songs and uploaded it and it was fine.
So I know with DistroKid, you gotta basically drop it under a record label, right?
Yes.
So basically, you have a record label.
I do. It's not an official one. It's one that I created because it's like one of my dreams, like a couple years down the road. I call it CE Premonition Records.
Do you plan to sign people?
Maybe eventually, if I get enough exposure and I have enough of a platform that I want to have, I want to give people the opportunity that I'm looking for right now, basically. Because I have a whole list of ideas that I'm gonna do when when I get the platform that I need and everything. Like I want real estate, I want to invest in just a bunch of stuff.
What's the CE premonition stand for?
CE is like the same as chronic E. And also Chronic E, not coincidentally, on purpose, are the same initials as my actual name. So CE, my actual name is Christopher Encarnacion. And then I took those initials. That's where the E comes from after Chronic.
That that shit sound just like XXXTentacion.
Man, I never met him, but that's
Do you hear that a lot?
Boy. No, actually, I don't. But it's crazy because I talk about it all the time. When he passed away, like I said, I never met him, but I cried for that guy, bro. Because
it was sad.
It was. And the crazy thing is, I was only 2 weeks older than him. I was born the 7th. I believe he was born the 23rd, 98. So I was only a few weeks older than him. I was waiting. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna meet him. We're gonna be in the studio. We're gonna fucking vibe. And got taken away from us. Babe, he's outside. You mind going out real quick? Oh, where's my wallet? Okay. But yeah, it's crazy. XXXTentacion, and my last name is Encarnacion. So
yeah,
that's just that's coincidence. Similar. That's a funny coincidence. 35, yeah.
What's your nationality?
Dominican.
So it's like a Dominican name?
I think so. I know it's what is it? Spaniard descent. That's what that name is spelled of Spaniard descent.
So how would you describe your sound, like for somebody who's never heard you before?
Who's never heard me? The way that I network with people, I put them onto my music. I tell them, I basically say that I'm a rapper, but I'm more of an artist. Because even though I can't sing, I try to use my vocals to the best of my ability. I'll rap, I'll sing, I'll do like some drizzy shit. I'll do the rapping and singing at the same time. Like in Autumn Nights, I did a lot of that. I vocalize, use my vocals a lot. What else? That's
one more time. Which one's your newest one?
My newest album or song?
Newest album.
Autumn Nights. That was the last one. That was the one that completed the trilogy.
Was these all like recorded around the same time?
Well, one of them is funny because Bad that's on Autumn Nights. That was originally supposed to be on Colder Days, but I said nah. I'm gonna put that in the vault. So that was recorded in March. Outside Cloud 9 was the second song recorded for that, and I recorded that in September.
Video out right now, right?
Yes. Yep, on YouTube. Yeah, hell yeah. Where I had fun making that.
And where can they find that at? Let them know.
YouTube, yeah, you can find it on YouTube. Just search up Chronic E on YouTube. Look up Outside Cloud 9 Chronic E, and you'll find it.
And what was that video like? What was it like shooting that?
Shooting that was mad fun. It was fucking brick though. It was cold as hell. It was like first started off. We went to
you was in New York?
Crib. No. I was in Rhode Island.
Okay.
But I would hopefully in the future one of the videos will be shot in New York, Times Square. That'll be nice.
Which part of Rhode Island you staying in?
Right now when I moved over here, I moved to Central Falls, but I live in Pawtucket now.
Okay. My family from Providence. We've been up there a few times.
Oh, word, nice. Yeah, I went to high school in Providence.
Okay. And before I let you go, man, one more time for the viewers, where can they find your social media and where can they find your music?
Find me. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, my music. You can on all of those. You can find me as The Real Chronic E. On Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all that. You can just search up Chronic E. You'll find my music. If you need a smart link, it's www.smarturl.com/TheRealChronicE, and that'll give you a smart link to everything.
All right, well, y'all make sure y'all shop with Etraphousedotcom. Make sure you follow Etraphousedotcom on Instagram. That's with the .com spelled out. So that's DOTCOM. Make sure you follow me at DDonJones, and that's on all platforms. We'll see you guys next time.